Today we're talking about DockerBees and how to run NetBeez agents on laptops with the Docker engine. So first, a quick info about DockerBees. This was available since March 2019. So clearly DockerBees is the NetBeez agent Docker version, so it can run as a container. It's available as any other Docker project on Docker Hub. You can see here the URL or simply Google it. And as an FYI, the Docker Bees has very similar features as a NetBeez Linux agent. So for instance, like to update the agent itself, you have to do it through Docker and doesn't get automatically update through the dashboard, but those are minors. So clearly the use cases for Docker Bees is to run NetBeez agents on Docker infrastructure or also running on a network equipment that support Docker, and we'll see always more networking vendor are using Docker. And then also what is covering this specific live demo is user using Docker as an alternative to virtual machine to run NetBeez agents on laptops. So we're talking about Windows and Macs, which are not natively supported by NetBeez because we only support Linux at the moment. But if you want to run, again, a NetBeez agent on a Windows or Mac laptop, you can use the Docker engine. So it's a very good alternative that also reduces the amount of resources when compared to a virtual machine. So how can you do that? Of course, then you can search for more detailed documentation on the NetBeez Docker Hub page or on our online documentation. But the bottom line is that you will have to download the Docker engine for Mac and Windows. Then you'll have to get your dashboard, NetBeez dashboard secret key. And then simply just run the following command on your terminal: docker run -d. Then the MAC address, as you see, we added there an OpenSSL function to randomize the MAC address of your Docker bees. And then you see the NB secret key configuration parameter. I truncated the secret key for privacy, but also for space, but here's where you have to paste your secret key. And lastly, the NetBeez agent. In this case, I'm using the latest version, which is 2.05 of the NetBeez agent Docker version. Once you run that command, you'll see on your NetBeez dashboard, as I'm showing you here, that under the agents, you can see your Docker Bees appearing. As you see here, it's nicely defined by its icon. As you can see, by default is the IP address, which that is the default subnet assigned by Docker. So watch out to IP conflicts for future reference. And then once you click on it, you can see that this is like a regular NetBeez agent. Is running all the type of tests that you want. You can have access to the console. Here is the randomized MAC address and so on. All right, so that concludes today NetBeez live demo about using the Docker Bees on laptops. If you want to install and run NetBeez agents on laptop and maybe troubleshoot problems that the end users are experiencing. I hope this was informative and have a great rest of your day. Bye.